All right, guys, I told you I'd get you on at a mile. All right, we've got a target out there at 1,609 meters, but guys, you got to be very careful with your level. Anything that you do wrong on your fundamentals is really going to blow up and magnify itself here. All right, so utilize the PDA, utilize what I taught you on going past the mile shooting in subsonic regions of the flight path of the bullet. Really apply the fundamentals and you'll see that this really isn't that hard.
Well, Todd, this kind of goes against everything most people, I mean, well, specifically for me here, and I know Mike, because you're running 300 down there, right?
Yeah.
Mike and I are running 308. Chris is running 338, so he's not going to have a problem here. I'm running an 18-inch gas gun in 7.62, and I'm about to shoot out to 1,760 yards or, 1,600 plus meters. So I don't have a problem trying this, but my gun might, right?
Not really. You'll be amazed at the elevation group that you'll hold. Now, wind's going to be tough. A small gust, during the flight path of the bullet, whether it's halfway or at the target, it's going to move you off, so we're going to fire as quick as we can, as fast as possible to the same environment to make that second shot correction for the wind. But you're going to be amazed at how tight your groups are at this distance. It's one of those deals, I don't think it was even tried very much because we didn't even know where to look for the strike of the bullet, and normally you're going to be several meals low. You'd be several meals low to where you might not even see the strike of the round.
Yeah, I know for me, I mean, it's still saying that I've got basically 1,166 feet per second left. I think what Travis is saying is we grew up with 800 yards for semi-autos, 24-inch gun, good shooter. Is probably, we've heard guys doing, 1,200 yards, holding on, 12 stories up, So people have done things, which I equate that as to just a good shooter, really good fundamentals, just those, those small percentage of professionals that are out there in this community. But now we're taking these other guns, these 18-inch guns, and actually running them to double of what people say that they should be and can do. So
I still have, even with 308, I still had almost 850 feet per second.
Yeah, so what does that equate to? What other weapon system has near 900?
45 ACP.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and we actually, we did some ballistic testing on some tissue here last week with another group, and, the bullet went all the way through the pig at a mile with a 308 shooting a 175 grain bullet. So it's very capable. Now the reason we teach it is anything that you do wrong is going to magnify itself, so we can pick it apart and tell you, and you're going to know when you broke that shot what you're doing wrong. Y'all been shooting long enough, working on the fundamentals, so when you go, all right, hey, that one's on me, I didn't load my bipod, you're going to see huge magnifications of those small arrows once you stretch out to this range.
Yeah, it's a great, if I can hit this, that's a huge confidence booster too, past the...
Absolutely.
Don't take this past 1,000 yards where I come from.
And another thing that it does, once you hit it a mile and you understand the math of what made you be able to do that, really what you're going to feel is that 800-meter headshot really isn't that big of a deal anymore. So it does boost your confidence in a huge way. All right, let's do this. All right, Mike, you up?
Yeah, 37 mils of elevation. It's the heavy steady of my reticle's obscuring the target, so I'm gonna fudge it a little bit, hold half of it, and dial half of it. I'm gonna dial 1.5 and then go off my stadia. So that should give me a solid 2.5 right there.
All right, go ahead and send it.
I got a cant.
Yeah, check your cant. Your bullet impacted the meal to the right. Elevation was good, just top of the head.
So I need to come left a little more.
All right, go ahead, Trav. Wind's picking up, go to 3 mils. All right, you're just short, Trav.
Wow.
Come up half mil. All right, you on 37, Trav? Or you're holding 29 right now, right? All right, Trav, go.
You holding 3?
Yep, 3 mils left. Make sure you're on 29. You've dialed 8 on your gun. All right, watch your cant. Impact was about 1.5 mils right. Send it. Oh, just off the right side. Go ahead, rock and roll. Run your boat, keep your head on the stock. You don't want to change your cheek weld or anything as you're doing this long range stuff. All right, that was the left. Watch your wind calls. Elevation's good. All right, good job, Steve. All right, Mike, go ahead. You're holding 37?
37.
All right, give me 3.5 wind. Wind's picking up, give me 4 mils. 4.5. Oh, hit. Good job.
Nice shot, man.
That was nice.
Thank you.
2 for me wind-wise?
Yeah, probably 2. You're gonna be about half what he was. So give me 2.2 left. Wind's dying back down, go back to 2. Chris, go ahead and give me 2.2 left. Down to 2. All right, wind call was good. You're just a little low. Make sure you keep your bipods loaded. You're 0.3 low. The last one's 0.3 high, so that's probably just same pressure in that buttstock every time. All right, go ahead. Same wind. Good job, man. All right,
Good job, buddy.
Trav. All right, watch your cant. Cant was good. All right, wind downrange must be in the same direction. It's just starting to blow up this canyon. All right, come 4 mils left. Send it. Stay close as we can in the same environment. So be ready to get back on target. I give you a correction. All right, good fast second shot corrections. Keep bipods loaded.
4.
Yeah, give me 4. All right, you're a mil low. Was that 29? All right, verify, 29, give me another shot. Wind was good. Give me 3 mils and add a 1/2 mil elevation. Send it. Just 0.3 left, come 0.3 right. Same hold. Drop down 0.4 mils.
That was good wind now.
Hey, wind's good. All right, nice shot.
Nice.
All right, so as you can see, it really ain't that hard. You know, you get some fluctuations if you do anything different with your loading or your bipods, any cant in your weapon system. And as you see, a slight wind change downrange is a mil difference in your wind call. So you got to make, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you got to pay attention to, but the weapon's very capable, you know, of actually making that kind of shot.
Yeah, it's impressive.
Todd, I had to get kind of creative with this here because I've only got 22 mils elevation on my turret here.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times what we'll try and do is what we call stacking mils. We'll actually line up with our crosshair, and if it's a 4 mil hold, we'll line up and measure 4 mils, and then I'll come up to my hold on that 4 mil spot.
That's what I did on my horse over here.
Yeah, so you can actually find an aiming reference point that way, especially when you're not using a Horus reticle and you've got something like this. On most mil-dot reticles like he's got, where the duplex line gets heavy, 10 mils are down, 5 mils more of the duplex. 10 mils down from the crosshair, there'll be a line. Well, from that line to the edge of that line is about a 1/2 mil. All right, so you can actually dial and hold that fine tick. You can dial windage and elevation. But as you can see, man, making small adjustments, you're dialing here, you're dialing there, it's taking a lot of time. Where Travis is just shooting, making corrections, shooting, making corrections, shooting, instead of having to reach up and be dialing. Plus, you know, mechanical knobs, man-made mechanical knobs aren't always perfect, you know, and that's another reason we like to do pure holes, especially for these type of corrections, get it something down there fast. A couple of days ago, y'all were shooting at 1285 And I mean, you're all over it. I mean, you're shooting groups like this. You had at 12-17 the other day, you had 4 shots within 8 inches in elevation. All right, so it's really
with a gas gun.
Yeah, with a gas gun. So it's really just kind of relearning and rethinking it a little bit, and then applying the tools to the job.